Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about expectations versus reality of being a patent attorney. I have a very special history of patents. My dad was a patent attorney, my mom was an engineer, my dad was an engineer, and my sister is an engineer. So I come from a family that loves patents. I think my sister applied for her first patent before she was 18 or 17, before she went to college, and that was definitely one of the huge selling point for her in college. I passed the patent bar exam before I turned 21. That is insanity. When I looked across who else was taking the patent bar exam, it's people with PhDs, people with triple masters, something insane but it doesn't matter because only when I took it a long time, I think it was like 2009 I took it. Yeah, wow, so it's been a while. 2009, summertime 2009. No, before summertime because I was a patent agent for a summer. It is a very difficult exam to pass. Most people cannot even take it because you need a hard science. So psychology, B, nope, you can't take it. They won't let you sit. Sociology, B, nope, that's not hard science. You need a hard science, math, or engineering, which engineering is even harder than the hard science. Or a math degree, but I think if you had a math degree, you needed to show that it related somehow to patents or applications of some type. So I passed it before I turned 21. I was a patent agent at the largest Chinese intellectual property company. It's still probably the largest, I don't know, but back then it was the largest. And it was at One Penn Plaza, which is right outside Madison Square Garden, and you had a view of the garden, and it was pretty awesome. So I did patents for a while. I went to law school to become a patent attorney, which eventually I did become, and I wanted to go back to New York. But one of the things that the expectation I had with patents is I would be working with really cool inventors, and in the beginning when I was interning, this happened. I worked with Paramount Pictures on trademarks. I worked with dentists and just individual inventors who had a lot of money because we were doing something called PCTs. At the time, PCTs are Patent Cooperation Treaty. So if you had a patent in the US that was approved and you wanted to get one in China, which was super hot at the time to do that, then you would have a PCT and you would hire a law firm. Now, our law firm was somehow connected to the Chinese government. I'm not exactly sure how, but we were like the official. So we got all these big companies. They didn't really have a choice. They kind of had to use us. And I got to work with a lot of amazing lawyers and a lot of great. And actually, I went to China to work with them. So I went to Beijing and Shanghai and to look at the offices, and it was really cool. Just overall, a fantastic experience where I loved it. The one thing that made me want to go into marketing was once you just do PCTs, that's all you do every single hour, every single billable hour, that they will not allow you to do anything else. So PCTs are a very specialized area of patent law. So patent law is very specialized in law. Now, PCTs are so special in just patents. So when you look at law like this, and you look at patents like a sliver, and then you look at PCTs, and all you do is PCTs every single day. And that's all you do, PCT application after another one. And there's not truly interaction with the client unless you have a question that you have to ask them, hey, and then you would call them, or the client would come in to the New York office, but you wouldn't necessarily have a direct relationship to the business. And that's what I wanted to do in marketing. Marketing, in my opinion, is just as tough as being a PCT patent attorney. And that sounds insane because PCT patent attorneys, I can tell you, are high demand, very low supply, extremely talented, extremely difficult to do. But marketing, I feel like I'm helping people. And that's what I wanted. I wanted a more direct correlation to what I'm doing. I mean, what PPC is, it's digital sales. You are a salesperson for that store, for that dentist, for that doctor, for that lawyer. And it's on you for that apartment complex. It's on you to get those people to come to the apartment and to rent out places. It's on you to get cases for that personal injury attorney. And I like that. I like the responsibility, and at some point in time, there's nothing else you can learn from PCT. Marketing, it changes so fast, you're always learning. And that's I expected patents to be a great area of growth and learning, not just financially. Patents pay better than marketing. I just flat out, patents pay better than marketing. It's easier to find a job. If you're a PCT patent attorney who can do Mandarin, you don't need to worry about for the rest. And that's kind of a safety net I can always go back to. But I expected more. I expected growth. I expected to do more than just PCTs and Mandarin. And the reality is that there was no growth. That you're just repeating it. The applications look identical. Application for a dentist is the same application for a mobile app. It's the same process because it's not really what they're patenting. It's already been patented. You just need to get it to China and get it approved. So I didn't want to be pigeonholed there, although I'm sure I could have had a equally wonderful life in New York City. But I wanted to help businesses grow, and I wanted to be I wanted a direct correlation from seeing the business grow and then also growing myself as my skill set. What's most important to me is skill sets. And as a patent attorney who did patents and PCTs and Mandarin, after 2 summers with that law firm, I knew I couldn't grow. Like, I would be well compensated and everything would have taken care of that part, but I couldn't grow as an individual. I couldn't learn. There was nothing that made me hungry. And I always say this: if I'm not hungry, then you're starving. Anyway, bye guys.